Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my channel, The Angels of Alchemy. I'm Dee Grewal, Psychic Medium and Angelic Channel. And this is going to be the weekly general read for Earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo from 8:25 to 8:31. I am recording this on Sunday, 8:25. So this weekend, what aspects are at play? Well, we've had the Mars and Venus conjunction. So this is highlighting our relationships, our romantic partnerships and relationships, as well as relationships all around. And that's really what the energy's kind of been over the last few weeks. And you know, from my previous videos, I've talked about ending cycles so that you can move into the new. We're still in that 6-month eclipse cycle. You know, we have another eclipse coming up in December. This week we do have a new moon in Virgo. It feels heavy to me this week. There's something that is ended or ending, and you know, it feels very emotional to me. It feels heavy, it feels thick. Okay, so it's important to stay grounded this week. Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, because you're going to get insights and clarity from the emotions that are coming up. We can't ignore our emotions, because then it will manifest in other ways. And so we need to acknowledge the feelings and emotions that do come up for us. So before I move into your reading, you can find me on Facebook at Dee Grewal, Psychic Medium and Angelic Channel, as well as on Instagram at the Angels of Alchemy. You can also visit my website at healingwithheaven.com. Also to let you know that I am going to be in New York City on Saturday, September 28th, where I will be doing a demonstration of mediumship, connecting to loved ones and pets that have crossed over. And if you wish to find that information, you'll find it on my Facebook page as well as on my Instagram, or you can also email me to find out about tickets for that event. And for those of you who have subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and a like on the videos if you're already subscribed. Those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. And if the messages resonate, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and a like on the actual video, and subscribe to the channel. Would love to have you. I love and appreciate each and every one of you who support me. Please do know that I also accept donations to support this channel. As you know, those of us that do this work, we do this, you know, using our time and free of any charges. But if you do feel that the messages resonate, feel free to send a donation, and that's also in the information box below. That's to keep this channel up and going. So let's dive into this reading. As I've already pulled your cards, I told you I am feeling like this thickness and heaviness, needing to let go of something and yet holding on to it very tightly. For some of you, I do feel that there's this emotional feeling of letting go of the past, especially when it concerns relationships. There's some aspects of truth and clarity that are coming to the surface. Having to make decisions but feeling reluctant to do so is the sense and feeling that I'm getting, but almost that's what's blocking you right now. The card that's come up from the Moonology deck, I pulled 2 cards from the Moonology deck. A time for healing, and this I feel is very much heart healing, okay, and surrender to the divine. Full moon, so definitely a feeling you're releasing something, and it's very emotional, and this is why it's a time of healing right now. I'm feeling heart chakra here, feeling heavy within my heart. I'm sensing a lot of disappointment and hurt for some of you. Please keep in mind that this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate for you, there's plenty of other channels that you can watch, okay? I'm not gonna resonate for everybody, but for those of you who are in this energy, then this message is for you, okay? So let's go ahead. So here we have, so there's definitely a lot of emotions that are coming up this week, okay? This is almost like the 8 of Cups, right? You're walking away from something. There's this emotional withdrawal. I feel like you're in a place of retreat right now. where you're needing to take a time out and kind of reevaluate some things in your life, things that you've been working on that haven't been working. You know, there's almost like this reluctance. I feel detachment, emotional withdrawal. This can also be somebody around you that's emotionally withdrawn, and you might in turn be feeling emotional about that as well. Okay. Again, this card has that green, so I'm definitely feeling the heart chakra. And I feel it's because of a lack of communication. The throat chakra is coming up here. There's a need for you to have a conversation with somebody, and I feel like that person is emotionally withdrawn from you. Okay, you could be dealing with a... this is bringing about whatever's unfolding here. So we'll go into the other signs in a minute. But whoever's withdrawn here... It's bringing about changes, and ultimately this is about you speaking your truth as well as somebody else needing to speak their truth. And this is about you getting honest with yourself and having an honest conversation with yourself as well. I feel like you're in a place of that, recognizing things that are true and moving away from things that just aren't. Okay, but for you to need to speak up, speak what it is that you expect from people as well. But remember, it needs to be expectation. It needs to be, not to have attachments, okay? Ultimately, we need to accept people for who they are. If somebody is emotionally withdrawn around you and you're not getting some kind of communication, I feel that it's time for you to withdraw and just take care of yourself and your personal needs. That I'm definitely feeling. Whatever this is bringing big changes, whatever this communication that needs to take place with you having communication with yourself or with somebody else, it's bringing about changes, okay? But this is about honesty. I really feel honesty, speaking truths. And you know, you have here 7, which is choose wisely. Are you making decisions that are in your highest good? This feels again decisions about heart. So the relationships you're trying to manifest or you're in, or are they honoring your truth? Okay, there's some kind of choice of decision that needs to be made here this week, and you know, you're being guided to choose wisely. Don't settle for less than your worth. I do feel self-worth is really coming up this week. You need to be staying strong in your boundaries. Speak your truth and don't allow people to walk on you. That's the sense and feeling that I'm getting here. And again, so it's like, have you made the... are you making the right choices when it comes to love? I feel like there's a situation from your past. There's a feeling of nostalgia. There's somebody that you know, have feelings for, have had feelings for. You're looking at your relationships from the past and, you know, what's transpired in those relationships. So there's this whole feeling of memories of love. Okay, and this feeling of nostalgia, but you're being guided to choose wisely in love here. Okay, so I feel like, again, this is about you having an honest conversation with yourself. Is that, are you making the best choices? Are you settling for less than what you deserve, or are you moving forward towards something that's truly fruitful, blessed, abundant, a divine union? You know, is this relationship truly valuing you, or is this a relationship of true value? All right, is this person truly valuing you, is what I mean. All right, and whatever's unfolding here, whatever decisions you're making, I feel like you're going to choose to have a brand new start. So again, the reason why you're feeling emotionally withdrawn is that there's something that you're needing to let go of. There's some kind of outdated thoughts and belief systems you've had about your relationships and others, and the choices that you've made and the way that you've talked about yourself, not seeing what your true worth was, not loving yourself unconditionally, and kind of settling for less than what you deserve. You're kind of in this place of, I feel like you're going to choose to move away from that. And you're going to move towards something that's truly fulfilling for you. There's a new beginning on the horizon here. So let's have a look. So this emotional withdrawal, either somebody around you is feeling very confused, or this is you feeling very confused. It's about somebody around you. So again, this is either them that's feeling confused or you're feeling confused about them. I get the sense and feeling, but I also feel you're just confused about what direction to move in, and trying to make a decision. There's a decision here that's coming up, but feeling not wanting to let go, and this is where the confusion's coming in, because ultimately I feel like you need to trust your intuition and you know what you need to do, because here's the divine guiding you. You're not really confused. The answers are within you. If you truly pay attention to what you're feeling, it's all there for you. Throat chakra, somebody around you is kind of isolated themselves, so there's some kind of truth that isn't being spoken here, and for some of it, and I do get the sense and feeling that this is an air sign. Okay, so you could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but the other thing is that I'm getting the sense and feeling that you're needing to take a time out and emotionally withdraw right now so that you can get clear within yourself. Clarifying, choose wisely. It's like you need to lift the veil of illusion, and it's what your perception is, because I feel like you've had this perception about things and you're being guided to see things differently. You're being guided to truly see things from a place of love. I feel like you've had this block, okay, almost like now this wall's gone up. There's these boundaries, but have you blocked yourself from receiving love? And are you truly seeing things from the vibration of love? That means accepting people for who they are, regardless of whether or not somebody is with you or not. You need to accept, love, and appreciate people, all right? Regardless of what's unfolding, okay? If things haven't worked out, they haven't worked out for a reason. But you've learned something from every situation in your life. But I feel like there's a need to see things from a different perspective. And this, again, feels to me like you're in this place of awakening. You need to surrender to the divine. And it feels very emotional to me. But again, I feel heart healing here again. You have so much green. This is a big week with emotions I'm feeling. But you're in your mind a lot. There's definitely a need for balance this week, okay? Ultimately, this memories of love, I feel like there's disappointments and you're looking at situations and viewing them as good or bad. And I feel like you just need to realize that no matter what's happened up to this point, this was a journey for you, okay? This was a quest, but this was a journey for you to find yourself. And ultimately, the relationships that haven't worked out in the past, they've been bringing you to you. They've been bringing you to the truth of who you truly are, what your worth is, what you deserve, and for you to learn how to love yourself above all. So this is what this is. And even this past, I feel like whatever you're thinking about, it's really led you to this moment, this place that you're in right now. Because this was about finding yourself. This is what your journey has been. And this was you to find to find love, the truth of what love really is. And the truth really is that you are the vibration of love, so you can never be separated from it. And even if others aren't behaving loving towards you, it doesn't mean that love isn't there. Because every single person here carries that vibration of love. And none of us can be separate from it. But when we choose to see things, again, this is about perception, how you're seeing things. This is about you also choosing your thoughts wisely, so that you're choosing to see things from the highest possible vibration. Really understanding what love is. And also what your needs are, Stop settling for situations that are less than what you deserve. So perhaps there's situations around you where you really want a commitment, but the person that you're with isn't offering you commitment, and you're settling for it because you simply want that situation. Well, you might want it, but is it really what you need? So perhaps it's a time in your life where you need commitment and you want that to truly be, and yet you're settling for a situation that's not giving you that. That's not giving you stability. That's not giving you an equal give and take. Okay, so that seems to be coming up here. This new beginning, once you move away and surrender what no longer serves you, is bringing you your ultimate joy, happiness, fulfillment, what you truly desire. And this comes from taking back your power. This is also to realize about falling back in love with your life. I feel like this new beginning is about that. It's about falling back in love with your life, appreciating the things that are around you, and it comes from you taking back your power, understanding the truth of who you really are, that you deserve love, you are worthy of love, you are lovable. Clarifying confusion and emotional withdrawal is the High Priestess. Okay, this is Cancer energy coming up, but again, 2 is about finding balance. This is about you trusting your intuition. There's a lot of emotions here, but your feelings, your intuition is guiding you. You're not confused. You need to trust what it is that you're receiving. The divine is here, illuminating your path, showing you the way, and they're doing it through your feelings. And then you have Justice coming from throat chakra, isolation. This is about you being restored to balance, you finding a balance within yourself, as you having these realizations, and you're understanding yourself very differently, the part that you've played in the situations and scenarios that have unfolded in your life. But also, this is something where it was previously imbalanced that is going to be restored to balance. There's some kind of truth that's coming in here. This also feels like some kind of epiphany that you're having, but the truth is coming here. The sword of light, the sword of truth. You have 2 cards, another 2. So 2 so far. All right, this is holding your thoughts on the highest possible vibration because you're manifesting very quickly. That's when you see the repeated number of 222. And here you have this Knight of Swords. I feel like there's somebody coming towards you because this is highlighting choose wisely. Are you living behind a veil of illusion? You could possibly be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but there's some kind of communication that's coming in and you're being guided to choose very wisely. All right. And what's interesting is this is a couple here because you have the Knight of Swords and you have, well, actually this is a Knight of Swords and Queen of Swords, but okay. This, I feel, is your energy, but there's somebody moving towards you very, very quickly, okay? And what I'm feeling here is there's this sense and feeling of having your boundaries up, but I also feel that she is cutting out what no longer serves her. So I feel that if somebody isn't coming at you correctly, you're going to be cutting them out. This is about you reclaiming your power. You're taking back your power. But there's some kind of communication that's going to be happening between you and somebody else. Some of you, it's going to be an ending that leads you to your 10 of Cups. And for others of you, there's somebody that's coming in. There could be a reconciliation, okay? But this is about you moving towards your 10 of Cups. Highlighting the High Priestess, you have the Knight of Swords. So again, we had this emotional withdrawal, this confusion, and the High Priestess. Perhaps somebody around you is become withdrawn. This is what's creating this confusion, this emotional withdrawal, I'm sensing. And you're being guided to trust your intuition about what it is you're feeling about this person. I do feel like somebody's coming towards you. You've got 2 Knight of Swords cards here. Okay? So you could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. But they're coming in very, very quickly. And you need to be strong as this person moves towards you. But there's definitely some kind of communication that's coming up here. This is also the energy of Leo. This person that's coming in is quite fiery, I also feel like. So this could be a Gemini with Leo in his chart as well that seems to be quite... maybe this person has a lot of Gemini in their chart. But whatever it is, this is also about you staying strong, okay? Having courage. Having communication, honest communication that you need to have so that you can move forward. And highlighting the Knight of Swords, you have the Hierophant. And what I'm really feeling about this card is this is about commitment. The things that you are strong in what your beliefs are, okay? And, you know, are you honoring your needs, your beliefs, and does this person, you know, truly match what it is that you need in a partnership and relationship? But this is about commitment, I'm feeling like. For some of you, perhaps there's an offer of marriage coming in, but you need to choose wisely. If there is a commitment that's coming in, you know, let's go further because there's something else coming up, okay? Now, this is crazy because when I asked for clarity for the Queen of Swords, I got the Queen of Swords. So clarifying the Queen of Swords is the Queen of Swords. This is you standing your ground, honoring your boundaries, being true to who you are and cutting out anything that is BS or less than what you deserve. I feel that there's a feeling of somebody who's disappointed you, hurt you. There's a relationship that ended. Some of you could have been dealing with a third-party situation. And there's a feeling of this queen, she's been hurt in the past, so she's got her guard up. She's not going to settle for anything less than she's worth. And she's ready to cut out what isn't serving her. She knows that she deserves the best in her life. And if somebody isn't willing to, you know, give her what she truly needs, I feel like this is about cutting that out. You're no longer willing to settle for disappointments and hurt. You haven't had the best of luck with relationships, I get the sense and feeling. Highlighting the Ten of Cups, you have the Star. This is like hope, all right? Happiness and joy on the horizon, the universe bringing you great gifts. What you're asking for, don't settle for anything less than you deserve. You don't have to, because there's a gift coming from the stars. So here we go. There's a decision, and this is why you had choose wisely. Some of you, I feel like there's 2 different energies coming in, and there's a choice between 2, okay? But there's a decision that you need to make, and this is where the anxiety and the confusion is coming in. Somebody's bringing some communication to you. It's coming in very, very quickly. There's a feeling of not trusting, and you've got your boundaries up. Ultimately, there's a choice that needs to be made. It's like, you know, needing to see things clearly. You need to be grounded when you make this decision as well. But here you have strength and you have triumph. So whatever's challenging you from your past, know that you're going to overcome it. You're going to move away from that. And here we go, highlighting the Knight of Swords here, Hierophant. You have sensuality and ending. Perhaps somebody's been offering you something that's purely sexual. And that's not what you want. It's like you're wanting a commitment. So this is you ending something that's been purely passion with somebody, okay? So you could also be dealing here with a Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, okay? So I get the sense and feeling that there's a choice between something that's truly stable and a choice between something that's purely passion, purely sex, okay? You're moving away from that. There's an ending here. Closing out a chapter, no longer willing to settle for anything less than you deserve. You want a commitment, and that's what this is about. So you could be cutting out this person from your life. Highlighting Queen of Swords and Three of Swords, you have responsibility. So I feel like you're going to focus on your needs, focusing on yourself, focusing on your career, those things that are important to you. And honestly, I feel like the universe is going to balance things out for you. Some of you are feeling very burdened, okay, feeling heavy from this decision that you're making, but you're going to do what's responsible. And highlighting here, we have this highlighting 10 of Cups in the Star, joy and new beginnings. You have achievements, sorry. This is everything that you've been working hard to, reaping the rewards for that. I do feel that I get the sense and feeling October is going to be a better month. Some of that will be coming in September as well. These they're going to be very important months for you, okay? And something in November. But everything that you've been working towards, those seeds that you've been planting, this is going to be growth, reaping the rewards. The harvest is coming in. You're going to have your stability. I do feel like you're going to choose right now to just focus on your career and those and bringing in your own stability. And just, I feel like you're going to move away from anything that's focusing on relationships right now, because I feel like you are in a place where you're taking care of yourself and your needs and putting your needs first. You're not going to settle anymore. And due to that, you coming up as the Empress, this is you. There's a brand new beginning, fertility, growth, abundance, success, prosperity, emotional fulfillment. This is going to be your energy. You're transforming and creating what it is that you truly desire. It's a beautiful reading, guys. So the messages of guidance that I've pulled is, you know, it's important for you to move forward. This is a time of movement. You know, don't allow yourself to stay stuck in this energy. Continue to move forward, okay? Move away from your past. Keep looking ahead. 8, 9, 10, this is completion. You're completing a cycle. There's an ending here. And I feel like this week you're going to be quite tested. Again, this is 9. It's completion, right? Sad embrace. I feel like some of you are going to be feeling quite lonely this week, feeling like a loss and hurt. But you need to ground your energy and just trust, okay? Because things are being brought to light. You're not going to stay stuck in this energy. You're going to move away from it. And it'll happen once you truly let go of what's not serving you. And I feel like you know the truth. Don't allow yourself to remain stuck. Move forward. This is the, like, anxiety, sleepless nights, right? A lot of emotion here. Feeling lonely and hurt and disappointment. I'm getting the sense and feeling. But you know what? You're not going to stay in that. There's beautiful joy, happiness, peace coming for you, okay? You just need to let go and surrender to the divine. 33 is the Ascended Masters. I feel like you have the support of the Ascended Masters here. And again, that breaks down to 6. So this feeling of nostalgia, but trust, okay? Just let go and trust. Everything's going to work out beautifully. And let's see. So you're being guided. Again, you have another 9 again. So 9, 9. This is also about you moving towards purpose. This is about the scenarios that have played out in your life, has been a part of your life purpose, okay? But be open. You know, there's a feeling of trying to control how things unfold. And this is saying, you know, be open. Allow the universe to come in to support you. And, you know, alternatively, there's another way. Don't try to control how situations will unfold. be open to the universe and the blessings that are coming in. Don't block yourself from receiving. You have 8. So I did see another 8 here as well, I believe. Yeah. So this is about prosperity, new beginnings. It's also the sign of infinity. Okay. But there's a promise of a bright future. Trust that. There's light at the end of the tunnel. And this is really highlighting, you know, sad embrace. So know that there's a promise of a brighter tomorrow. Okay. Don't be caught up in sadness. This is a personal transformation that you're going through. You have another 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. But this is leading you to abundance, success, prosperity, happiness, peace, joy. This is everything that's unfolded has been this transformation for you, this inner growth, awareness. This is spiritual awakening. You're changing as a person. And as you're changing and becoming more spiritually awakened, those things that you thought you wanted in life aren't necessarily what you want now. You're not the same person that you were when you began this journey. And look at that. So highlighting joy, your achievements, stability, fertility, the star, the 10 of cups. Beautiful. You have harmony. 2-2. This is also a master number. Okay, so this is major changes happening. You're finding balance, peace, harmony from within. This is creative forces working with you. New ideas, inspirations that are bringing you stability. So this is a beautiful reading, guys. Honestly, you just need to trust and have faith and allow things to unfold the way they are, without trying to control how things are going to unfold for you. So I'm wishing you a blessed and beautiful week ahead. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if the messages resonate, and subscribe to the channel. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. God bless. Namaste.